Hi, hello, it's Michelle, Mummy from the Heart. Today I'm going to try out my new Morphy Steam Mop and Cleaner. You probably know by now if you've watched any of my other vlogs or seen some of my posts. I'm a bit sad, I quite like cleaning. I get a real sense of satisfaction from it. So when they said to me as my next innovator task, could I try this out? I was over the moon, particularly when I saw that it can clean grout. But we'll do that another day. Literally today I've just received the cleaner, I undone it in the post, I've given the house a clean so that I'm now just left with some really nasty marks on the floor in my dining room. The kids were doing junk modelling yesterday and they were using brown tape and glue, and I suppose the joy of a lino floor is that I let them sit on the floor and do that, but now it is a complete and utter mess. So we're going to see how the new steam cleaner tackles that. So this is brand new to me, we will see how we go. Let's take you over and show you. There we go, there's my new little baby. So it's not too big a bit of kit. First thing we need to do is fill up the water chamber, so we will unscrew this and we get, there we go, a little funnel to go in there. That's quite good. Pour the water in. It's feeding through quite nicely, rather quickly. Oh, sharp bit. There we go, can you see there? You've got a water chamber. Let's put a bit more in. I don't know how much we're going to use for the task ahead, so I'm using my little iron jug to fill it up with. Right, a little bit of water left in there, so just pour it down. That's it. Out comes the nozzle. And we'll put it back on. Right, so let's show you these marks on the floor. Can you see that? And look, we've got some gorgeous yoghurt marks and more from the junk modelling. So that is looking pretty messy, and let's see how this tackles it. Now this is totally new to me, I haven't used it before, so I have to turn this one on first. I've put my steam down to the minimum. Because I haven't used it, I figure that's the best thing. Let's see how it goes. So I have to wait about 30 seconds for the power to come through, and it's starting to heat up my water straight away, I believe. I suppose I should have been counting really, I don't know when 30 seconds is. Do you think we're there? We're probably there, aren't we? So let's press this button, which is my steam, and I think that light's going to go green. Yes. Oh, and some steam is coming out. I can hear the little bit of noise. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh, certainly feels different to anything I've ever... Oh yeah, look, I can see all that steam. Can you see it coming out now? Doesn't seem to be doing a lot to my stain at the moment, does it? I don't know, I think it might be. And do you know what, this is the kind of stain that I think normally would have taken me... Oh yeah, look at that. We're coming up pretty nice there. Right, remembering that obviously the steam is going to be incredibly hot, so this isn't something I'm going to want to use when my babies are around. It is completely different to how mopping with a traditional mop is. Now look at that stain. So that's how it was, and it is completely gone. So that's fantastic. Let's I've moved the table a bit. We'll see how it does with that food stained, a bit of yoghurt. Perfect. I mean, that came off in seconds. And remembering that I'm on the minimum steam setting as well, so yeah, coming off nice. I've got all different kinds of heads for the mop. I specifically put on the one that was for hard, heavy duty cleaning, because of course that's what I was doing with those couple of mucky stains. But I may just turn over now and put a different one on to do less heavy duty. So I believe I just flip these back off, got to remember that when I go to take the head off, it is going to be extremely hot because of course there was steam coming out of there. Let's take a little look. Let's just unplug so that I'm not being too dangerous. Ooh, look at the state of that. Wow. That was my floor. Gosh, I'm such a minger, aren't I? But yeah, I am really pretty pleased with that. I can't see at all where those stains were, so that has come up a treat. That's the kind of stain I'd have been on my hands with a bit of Jif for before. Yeah, for a first little 5-minute go, loving it. There we go. Just thought I'd show you the cloths afterwards. So I use this one to do those hard stains, and you can see, see the difference there totally, can't you? And then this one generally to do the floor. Now, looking at this, you would believe that my floors were foul, weren't you? But actually, apart from the kids having done some junk modelling, as I said, they were pretty darn clean. To look at, you'd have thought they were fine apart from those odd few stains. So it just goes to show. So this is getting out dirt that you don't even know that's there. Great effort, I've been really pleased. Let me just show you then how the floor looks in the end. So, no marks at all now. Looking really good and sparkly. And I'm really pleased. My first time with the Morphy Richards Steam Mop. Yep, thumbs up. And we'll see how the next one goes. Today I want to try and clean the grout, so I need to change the head was the first thing. I haven't done this before. I'm not really sure how easy it will be one-handed, because I'm female as well. So put that there and then. There we go, so that comes off quite easily. And I have to put this little deflector head on. Let's see how that goes on. Got some little holes there, so let's see if it has to. Oh yes, get over those. There we go, pushed it. Bit of elbow grease, Michelle. And then this one over the top, which we've got a little catch. Okay. There we go. So this is the grout cleaner, and let's see how it does. I have plugged it in, and I've done the same as I did before. I've turned on the on-off switch with the red light, and waiting 30 seconds. So now I'm going to turn on my green light. And oh, there you see the steam coming out. This is because I'm on high steam. Turn that down a little bit and let's get going. Here is the wall. I don't know if you can see, the wall here is the grout is not in a great state. This is because it's where I hang up the bath mat once the girls have had their bath. So it really does need a clean. Okay, I'm going to put this down and come back and show you. So I've turned it off, and I have to say, for me, I don't think it's actually done anything really there, unfortunately. Now, I mean, these are pretty nasty marks on the grout. It is grout that probably needs regrouting, that I have tried to clean numerous times with lots of different products. So I suppose it's not really unexpected that it hasn't cleaned it. I mean, what it has done is messed with the bristles quite a lot. I don't know how much more I'd be able to use those, so I mean that's not a great thing. And I have to say as well that because of the size of it, where you're holding it up in the air trying to do it, it is heavy. So I don't think this is a hit for me, unfortunately, in the bathroom with cleaning the grout. I'll give it a moment to cool, change the head, and we'll just try the general tile cleaner, just to get the tiles sanitised if they can't look perfectly clean. Okay, I've just changed the head there. I've now got what's known as the utility nozzle, and this can be used for all sorts. Today I'm going to try it on the tiles, and it can be used for cabinets, kitchen surfaces. It said also curtains and upholstery, and even sanitary ware, toilet bowls and the like. Can't imagine I'm going to be using it for that, but let's give it a little go on the tiles If we can't get the grout clean, let's at least feel as if the tiles are nice and sparkling as they can be. So here we go, this is the utility nozzle. I'm liking this works okay, this does. It's giving the tiles a nice clean off. A bit heavy doing it one-handed while I'm trying to film, so I'll go back to two-handed. I don't know if you can see, it's a bit hard to see, but here's my shower, and basically I've cleaned this end door with the steam cleaner, and it's quite nice and easy to see through. And then you see these next two, can you see the lime scale here? And that's how the shower doors get. And normally I'd use something like Viacel to clean that up, whereas actually this has done it for me. And obviously that's perfect because it means I'm not having to use any harmful chemicals. So that is something I would use it for, that works well.